is only war.
What is up, gents? World top 40k player and Keevil the Recon Marine, Dirtbag Nation, bringing you an exciting video today, going over our love of Grey Knights. Let's freaking go. For all you new guys to the YouTube channel, we were the #1 Grey Knight player in the world 3 years ago when they were not the best. I mean, they're still not the best, but I still fucking love them. But yeah, Grey Knights #1 in the world 3 years ago. #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world 2 years ago. #1 Death Guard player in the world last year, and then now this year we're on Orcs. Still love the Grey Boys though. Orcs were #1 in the United States, trying to get that #1 spot in the world. We'll see how it goes by the end of the year. But this video, we're going over the new faction. 3 new detachments. You guys probably heard a bunch about this already. I just want to give you my insight on what I'm super excited for the Grey Knights moving forward in 11th edition. All the new rules, attaching that to the Grey Knight rules. There's going to be a lot of good combos. We're waiting to get the points out for the detachments to see what we can actually combo with. Once that gets released, the internet's going to explode. Like, the internet will shut down for how many detachments we can actually do and combine with in every single army we make. Once they update I wonder if they're going to update the app as soon as launch date happens. Hopefully they're prepared for that. Who the hell knows? It's probably going to be shut down for a week, knowing Games Workshop. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, we do have merch. We actually have Crow in one of these all the way over there. So Crow, get that shirt, 40k Dirtbags, in the description below, so that way you guys can represent Grey Knights. And yeah, a lot more coming, but yeah, mainly 11th edition is going to be insane. It's really good to have that professional coach in your corner, especially with one of our main factions on the channel, Dirtbag Nation. Head over to Patreon and get that coach if you guys want it for 11th edition. But yeah, let's get into quick shout out to the sponsors, and then we'll get into what we're excited for Grey Knights in 11th edition. All right, guys, thanks for clicking on the video. If you guys want to support the channel, stay tuned towards the end of the video where we'll go over all of this stuff, as well as any of the links in the description below for laser lines, shirts, and gear is in all the description. So stay tuned towards the end and enjoy the video. Dude, I've been so excited. Once this got released, I was like, oh my God, I wanted to do it live. I wanted to get an objective secured on the channel, but he's just too busy for me being taking over the Grey Knight channel. But yeah, so let's get into this. They actually mentioned in the video, they were talking about the new detachment for Paladins, and I love Paladins. I think Paladins are one of the coolest units in the game when it comes to lore-wise and stuff like that. Just lore with Grey Knights in general is so freaking cool. Like, if you read the one book with Grey Knights about I forget it was like Swordbreaker or something, where he broke his sword over like the greater demon and killed him. It was a really cool book. I read it years ago, but I didn't know that every Grey Knight can change the weapons and the armor specifically depending on the battle they're going into. So all these Grey Knights were actually all kitted up in Terminator armor to go into battle. Like, I didn't know you could just take it off and go put something else on. Like, that was really cool. But yeah, so Grey Knights, the lore is just, they're so elite, and being able to play them on the battlefield, like, they should be literally the best of the best. Like, they should have the best stats, the best weapons, the best armor, the best everything. Add the points if you need to, but like, give us good shit to kill stuff. Like, we're all psychers, so we're basically already better than every single firstborn Marine out there. So give us cool shit, right? Give all of our psi weapons psychic, which you already have, but like the psi bolt ammunition, all of our storm bolters should be psychic. Every bolt, supposedly the lore of Matt Ward, right, kills a psyker to make 1 bullet. So imagine how many bullets we are shooting at demons throughout the fight. All right, so there's my rant. Let's get into this with the Paladins. He actually mentioned one of the stratagems, I think, in here.
And then a couple of very useful stratagems in the mix. You've got a threat ended, which gives one of your Paladin squads precision. So that's a really useful way to just basically pick out an enemy character and just get rid of it.
It's just good. Just get rid of them. 1 CP, make them go away.
I mean, obviously you can give precision to characters in your army already, but the ability to give it to an entire squad of heavy-hitting Terminators is pretty much going to kill any leader unit in the game.
A Paladin, just a single Paladin that hits on 2s, they all hit on 2s.
So
with the +1 to wound active, it's kind of the same
So I think it's just the fight phase. I'm not sure if you mentioned both, but like 1 CP precision, the Lion's detachment has this same strat. I think Deathwatch has it too for the whole army. But like in melee, making all of your weapons. Sorry, working at the same time. Somebody just got. That's awesome. All right. So all of your weapons gain precision in melee, meaning that like you basically just spend 1 CP and then you can allocate the precision to the character in that unit. So let's say I just did this with the live stream for Custodes. I wounded, I don't know, 16 fucking times. So I'm like, all right, you have 2 characters in your unit. I want you to take, you have 3 wounds each. Each one of these is 2 damage. You have to roll 2 dice at a time, because if those first 2 fail, you just die. Like your pain boy, 3 wounds, you just die. So here, 16 wounds. I'll count with you. Here, I'll take 16 wounds. I'm going to take 2 of these dice. I'm going to put it to the side. Roll 2 dice. Precision. He'll fail 1. Make a 5 of feeling of pain. Cool. Fails that. He has 1 wound left. You take 1 more dice. Put that to the side. Take 1 more save on your pain boy. Oh, shit, you died. Okay, there's 13 more saves. Let's put one of these on Gazgul. Good. Make your save. Oh, you saved. Okay. Put another one on Gazgul. Oh, okay, you saved. Put another one on Gazgul. Oh, shit, you failed it. Okay. 5 of feeling pain on 2 damage. Oh, you took 1 damage. Okay, Gazgul's now wounded. So I don't have to worry about Mackey anymore. Here's fucking 12 more, or let's say 11 more saves for your unit. AP2, 2 damage. Oh, you don't have a save right now because you're not in WA? 11 boys die. But now Gaz is wounded, so I don't have to worry about Mackey. The pain boy's dead, so I don't have to worry about the 5 of feeling pain. And now that unit's basically neutered. One CP, neuter out an entire squad. Freaking awesome. So having that strat, being it for 1 point, adding the paladin unit, or 10-man paladin brick with which we have to talk about, the -1 to hit character Voltus, which nobody freaking uses, but -1 to hit in 11th edition is going to be insane. So Voltus with the paladins being able to precision out that, nuts, guys, nuts. And that was just the regular attacks. Like you're not even talking about the character in the unit attacking as well. So built in +1 to wound for any models that are over the toughness. So anything that's toughness 11 or lower, like 11 to toughness 7, you're going to be wounding on 4s. Toughness 6, you're going to be wounding on 4s. And then on toughness, obviously 5, you're wounding on 3s. But that's huge just built in. So if they keep the +1 damage on the charge, they're going to hit and wound so freaking much. AP2, 3 damage on the charge with precision. 3 damage. Oh, dude, that's so good. That's so good. So yeah, that's already really good. So that's the first thing. And then adding 1 to Terminator model only. This unit has +1 to charge. So this is an enhancement. I guess it's not. Is the enhancement the same as like the upgrade? Or is that different? Upgrade. Okay, so that's an upgrade. This one is not an upgrade. So this is an enhancement that you can put on a character. Probably not going to be having this with the Paladin squad if you're going to bring Voltus. But if you bring a Grandmaster or a Brotherhood Champion or something like that, you can actually put this on them. +1 to charge. So you come down, have an 8-inch charge at a deep strike. Nothing crazy. We have to see if there's any combos. You can get actually more charges in there. Somebody comment below if there is a combo to get an additional charge on top of the +1 to charge. But yeah, it's not bad. So hopefully it's like a 10-point enhancement, but being able to do that multiple times throughout the game with the uppy downy Grey Knights is going to be really good. Let's go into this one. So enemy units gain hazardous. Hazardous right now is like you just take 3 wounds. So if you have like a 20-man boys unit going into you and you have to roll 20 dice or 22 dice, first, you're probably not going to survive that much, especially with Gaz in the unit. But I'm just saying, a lot of attacks coming into you, even with multiple units, all of them now have hazardous. So any ones, they just die. So it's probably going to be really good for elite units, like 3 wound models, 2 wound, 3 wound models. I don't know if it's just 3 wounds or if it's they just die. I don't know if they're going to update that. But that's going to be really good in the fight phase. So you're getting charged by elite infantry. You do the strat, now the elite infantry has a chance to die on the clapback without you even having to roll anything. So That's also a good defensive buff for your paladins. And then they went over another thing for Purgation Squad. I never ran Purgation. I just don't think they're good for their points. They were cheeky when you can shoot out of line of sight with some flamers, but I still never ran them. So these guys gaining the pinning ability is definitely going to add additional buff to your Grey Knight list. Even just for 1 extra point, you just bring these guys. You could honestly just put all 3 of these into 1 detachment. Like, just run these 3 and just get all these buffs. But the Purgation Squad, 4 heavy weapons in the unit. So we're unit of 5, uppy, downy, get some crazy angles on them. So this is a detachment roll. When unit is pinned by a Purgation Squad. So I think pinned is a keyword where they're -2 to move or something. I think they get -2 movement for that. The enemy unit makes a battle shock roll at -1 ballistic skill. Now, the battle shock we went over in our Night Lords video, it's going to continue to the next turn. So even though they're battle shocked in their command phase, it doesn't wear off automatically, which is what made battle shock so stupid in 9th and 10th edition. Battle shock now is if you're battle shocked, you have to then roll again to unbattle shock yourself. It won't have the -1 to ballistic skill or -1 battle shock roll. That's only when it happens. But just to force someone to be a battle shock, either when you're trying to take over an objective or whatever it may be, they now have to roll again, whether it be a 6 or a 7, whatever army you're going into. That's going to be annoying to roll as well. So not only the -2 to movement for the pinned, but also forcing the battle shock as well. It's really good if you're going to do that going like in the shooting phase and then charge something. So that means they can't do any defensive strats. So if you're like, hey, I have a big unit of custodians I'm trying to charge into, they have like -1 damage or -1 AP strat, whatever. You're going to shoot them first, force a battle shock. If they fail, you can charge into them. Don't have to worry about strats. So that's really good for melee armies, mainly world eaters, orcs, stuff like that. You can shoot at an orc unit, force a battle shock at -1. So their leadership 6 or 7, they go to an 8. Or 7 or 8. If they fail, they can't horde move, right? Shit like that. That's going to be really annoying to deal with. So that is for that unit. So I feel like every Grey Knight unit is now going to have something that you can bring to the table, which is really cool. And then this one is an upgrade. So Purgation Squad only. This unit's range attack gets +2 strength. So your strength, I think they said 7 side cannon, goes up to a 9. So you're going to be wounding most rhinos and stuff on 4s now instead of 5s. There's a couple strats that like anti-monster, 4+, but the +2 strength, I guess, is going to be really good for other guns as well. Like the Flamer is going to go to strength 8, AP1, ignore cover, or the precision silencers, strength 6, not bad. It's an upgrade depending on how many points. And then this strat, so devastating wounds and sustain hits 1. So your shooting phase, when a friendly Purgation Squad unit is selected to shoot, that Purgation Squad enemy unit, or select one enemy unit, range attack started, devastating wounds and sustain hits 1. So if you're just looking at the leader ability, the Tech Priest can join a Purgation Squad. So not only his abilities or his range attacks, which is going to be 3 shots, hitting on 2s, strength 5, AP1, 2 damage with Dev and sustain hits 1, hitting on 2s. Then anti-vehicle 2+1 with Dev, 2 damage. His abilities being able to add an enhancement, which you can add like the Banisher 1. Maybe the Banisher is probably going to be 2 points, who knows? But the Banisher giving +1 AP to the unit. So now your unit, 10-man Purgation Squad, being able to get all of their bolt weapons, sustain hits 1 and AP 1. Really freaking good. You can have side cannons being AP 2 with 2 damage and dev, and all sustain hits 1. So this is a really scary ability with devastating wounds and sustain hits 1 built in. What is going to be able to give? What else can join the Purgation Squad? Brotherhood Champion? Nope. Oh, Purgation Squad. Brotherhood Champion can join one. Doesn't really buff it at all. And I think that's really it. Yeah, so you really only have the Champion or the Brotherhood Tech Marine. Tech Marine probably because it does have some good shooting. And you get to bring that extra AP. But yeah, comboing that with this, definitely bring a 10-man for those extra bolters and extra wounds in the unit. So that way it's scary in melee as well as scary in shooting. Plus having the pinning ability is really good too. So good combo right there. And then this one I'm super pumped for. These guys are one of my favorite units in the entire Grey Knights. Once they first got released in 9th edition, was it 8th edition? 9th edition. They're freaking awesome. Like these things break off all the time, by the way. Like the little pointy things, which suck to glue back on. But if you guys want, you can put magnets on the backpack so you can interchange these guys with strikes or purifies or whatever. Like when you're first getting into Grey Knights, just magnetize all the backpacks, and then once you buy enough of them, you can then start gluing them on. But yeah, just magnetize them so that way you can trade 10 of them for 10 strike squads when you need to. But 30 interceptors is about to be a thing. So Echo Jump, such a cool name. Interceptor squad has an ingress move. So when they did not arrive from the ingress move, I'll be Downy or Deep Strike, this unit cannot use personal teleport ability, which means like you can move, shoot, move again. You can't do that. But you get a surge move. So basically, they get D6 plus 1 movement after they move. So they move up 12 after they move, right? It's shooting in your shooting phase. So basically, you move, you shoot, then you get to move D6. So move out 12, shoot, D6 plus 1, so minimum 2. So you're moving 14, essentially. And then you still get to charge afterwards. Add this into a Rhino. Your Rhino, holding 10 interceptors, gets to move out 15 inches, shoot another D6 inches, plus 1, and then charge. So you're at 15, you're at 17 inches. Let's say you're starting 24 inches across the table. You have somebody on the front lines, you're on the front lines. So you move 15 inches, and then let's say you roll a 3 on average, that's 4. So that's 19 inches. You're now within 5, so you need a 5-inch on the charge. So turn 1, 5-inch charge if you go first. If they go first, they're going to move up stage. They're going to be even closer to you. And now you have 3 rhinos set up. That way you can basically launch out 30 interceptors on turn 1, be able to shoot something, move up D6 plus 1, and then charge and slingshot into something else. Like all 2 up saves, all 2 wounds, hitting hard as hell in combat. That is going to be something that I'm excited to try in the upcoming list as soon as possible. So, yeah, that's nuts. And then if Warpbane, somebody said Warpbane's not going to be 2, it could be 2, who the fuck knows. Grey Knights need some loving in 11th edition. But if Warpbane is 2, you get to come down via Deep Strike outside 6 inches, make a 6-inch charge, and then you have 40 2-up save Marines in your face, turn 1, to go do something. It's nuts. So that is an option, or you combine any of the other detachments, which is like 2 or 1 detachment points to try and make it cool. Yeah, there's going to be so many things just to make interceptors scary in 11th edition. Fuck. That's insane, guys. So, and then Interceptor Squad is an upgrade. So the unit has stealth. So stealth is going to be always getting cover, so always -1 to hit. Yeah, I mean, we thought stealth before they released what stealth was. You can like combine stealth with the -1 ballistic skill, but stealth gives you the -1 ballistic skill. So just having that on a 10-man unit that, you know, is just running around killing shit, it's gonna be pretty cool. Depends on how many points it is whether we're gonna use it or not. But this one is so freaking scary. So the Blades from the Beyond, such a cool fucking name. Dude, there's just going to be infantry killing machines. So not only are your paladins going to be +1 to wound, these guys are going to be +1 to wound with the lance. Holy shit, on anything. And combining this with the ignoring everything with the psychic ability. So all of our weapons in melee are psychic. So we're just going to ignore all the weapon skill modifiers that people have, which is really good. And then obviously our ballistic skill, ignoring all of our heavy weapons, hopefully, gosh, give us storm bolters are psychic weapons. That would just be so cool. But it's not gonna happen. Yeah, so ignoring everything for all that, plus the like, I think this detachment specifically, because we always run 5 to 10 just 5-man interceptors everywhere. It's a good argument to like run a 10-man now, just because. One of the lists I was running with Banishers, I think it was 20 or 30 purifiers. It was probably 25 purifiers and then like 20 interceptors. So if Banishers is 2 and these guys are 1, great combo. Being able to have Lance on a unit with these guys and having the anti-chaos 4+, you can combine that. So one unit can use this for the interceptors, and then the other unit for purifiers or something can have anti-chaos 4+. That's going to be a really good combo. So again, I'm excited for this. Let me know in the comments below what you're most excited for the Grey Knights going into 11th edition from the rules that we know so far. There's going to be a bunch of different combos that we're going to be talking about once 11th edition drops, once we get the points for each detachment, because all of these being 1 points, now you can just like combine one of them. If you like Paladins, you run the Paladin attachment. If you like Interceptors, you run them. If you run the Purgation Squad, you can do that. But yeah, it really just depends on like build your list and then see what units you have in your list. And then you're like, all right, what can I boost up specifically? I have a unit of Paladins, a 10-man. Great, let me add this detachment. I have a unit of 10 Interceptors. Let me add that detachment. I can add 5 Purgation Squad, and let me do this. Like, either one of these, you're probably going to want a 10-man. So you can have a 10-man Paladin, 10-man Purgation, or 10-man Interceptor. So that way you can really benefit from the enhancements and the strats for the additional point, right? So instead of the 2 5-mans, you have a 10-man. In a Rhino, so that way you can go 17 inches or 15 inches plus D6 plus 1 and then shoot and charge. Whew, it's gonna be insane. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys again want to support the channel. One of these shirts is definitely gonna 5 of these shirts if you're willing to. But we got the Grey Knight Crow. Go represent that at your GTs and RTTs. But let me know in the comments below, guys, what we can improve, what you want to see coming up for 11th edition. Grey Knights will be on the table as soon as 11th edition drops. Don't worry. And I appreciate it. Good luck, and we'll see you. Oh, check out the book coming soon in July. Kiva worked his ass off on it. So we'll see you in another video soon. All right, guys, thanks for sticking towards the end of the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the links in the description below, which we'll go over. But these right here, we have 3D prints of Cypher, Tech Priest, Phobo Libby, Combi Libby, Lieutenant, Calidus, Codiez, and the Lord of Contagion. All those are up for sale. Message me on Discord. All these widgets, the 6-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 1-inch, they pop out. Those are up for sale. The 9-inch widget, the 1 CP token, where you guys can keep track of the CP every single game. The token markers for Chaos and Grey Knights, they're poker chips. Those are really good for sticky objectives. And then also the wound gauges and the fuck you and fuck me tokens are up for sale as well. And we have a new sponsor, Snot Goblin Terrain. They are really, really cool. What's great about them is you can customize them for any layout. So if you run a Games Workshop layout, or if you run WTC layout, you can run it that way. And the best part, it's super hard plastic, not going to break on you. And also it's all fully painted. So check on the link below if you guys want to check these guys out. We use them in our streams and they look super awesome on the stream, but it's really good to travel into all your stores and bring them with you. So check those guys out. Then we still have 3D6 Wargaming, where if you guys want some custom templates, you guys can click on these. And then our new and improved Rexar lasers, laser lights with the Dirtbag logo on them. These guys are at a lot of local GTs, especially in the Texas area, but these lines are, or these lasers are rechargeable. So definitely be picking this up. I'm going to be getting sent one of these so I can show you guys on the live stream and stuff like this. But you guys get the Dirtbags and the lasers rechargeable, so highly recommend the Rexar lasers in the description below. Look at this. Look at that line. It is so good. And it's rechargeable. At the top, it's got the USB. Just plug it right in. Good to go. This shit is legit. And lastly, guys, the merch store. This I love seeing at GTs. When you see it across the room, you see your own logo, which is so cool. It's the red, white, and blue. We have the hats as well. They're all flex fit with the Dirtbags logo on the back. I just love wearing backwards hats. But all of these are available in the Printify shop. It's print to order, so you can get all these shirts, different sizes, different colors. We also have the old school stuff. We have the Nurgling. We have mugs, which you can fit your entire hand in, and some of the Grey Knight logos as well. So let me know what I'm missing. You can message me on Discord, but stay tuned. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, that'll come up last. So appreciate it, guys, and let's keep it going. What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are interested in joining the Dirtbag Nation over at patreon.com, you get a bunch of perks. What we did in 2024 was we really expanded. I had traveled a ton and I played my ass off in 40k. Right now, we're ranked #1 best player in the United States on ITC rankings. We were the #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world this year in 2024. 2 years ago, we got ranked #1 Grey Knight player in the world, and this year we're probably going to go into Death Guard, hopefully when the new Codex comes out, or Emperor's Children. But you guys, if you guys want that head coach or that coach always in your corner, just to ask questions, bounce ideas off, that's what the competitive Dirtbag and the Dirtbag Nation is all about. If you guys want to support the channel, you head over to patreon.com. You can join the Just a Car tab, which is $5 a month. You guys get access to the Discord Patreon tab. You have to be a patron to get into that Discord, and also I'm always there. All the other coaches are there. Basically, it's just such a good community over on Discord that you guys get specific access to it that only Patreons can get. If you guys want to bump that up, the competitive Dirtbag tier, you guys get to message me or another Grandmaster or another Dirtbag coach over the Dirtbag Nation to add unlimited questions, list ideas, list reviews, and bounce ideas off of. That's what having a coach in your corner is all about. If you guys want to bump up to the Grandmaster tier, that tier you get every perk under the sun. So basically you get access to Discord, you get one-on-one coaching, you get a call once a month if you guys would like to go over any RTTs coming up, any GTs coming up, any list reviews live over Discord chat, and also a special perk that Grandmasters get. If you guys want any video suggestions like we do all the time with these table setups that we just upgraded thanks to the Patreons, you guys get suggestions or battle reports you want to see specifically played live by a coach or myself on the next battle report, or a live battle report coming up on the Patreon. So you guys get obviously first access to all the videos. We post them first on patreon.com, but there's just a ton of benefits to having a professional coach that plays this game all the time at the very, very high competitive level in your corner at all times. And that's really what the Dirtbag Nation is all about, getting you guys better at 40K, the basics, and being good in your community. So if you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you guys in 2024, 2025. I am super stoked for, super excited for. We really want to get a bigger studio going. That is going to be my focus in 2025, is really growing the community on YouTube and Patreon specifically. So thank you so much for 2024, all my Patreons. If you guys are interested in joining and want that coach in your corner, head over to patreon.com and support the channel. Appreciate it.